If you've been following the channel 5 Minute Reviewer, you all know that I'm a sucker for detective games. So when I got the chance to play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective on the Nintendo Switch, I decided to give it a shot. So is it fun? Is it worth playing? Find out in 5 minutes. Now first let me talk about the presentation or the style of the art. Now as you can see, the art is very simplistic, but it is very serviceable. It's very obvious which characters are NPCs and which characters are important to the plot based on their facial features or lack thereof. I do enjoy this form of art style because it's very functional and very simplistic, and it's very obvious what each character are doing, whether they're on the phone, they're eating, or holding a gun. So I do like this way of the art, and I don't have any major complaints about it. And this style of art actually helps the gameplay because it's very obvious which object is interactable and non-interactable based on whether there's a blue highlight around it. And if you do like the art style, you can go and look at the main menu where they put a lot of different illustrations and the background information of the game. And to me it looks very similar to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Maybe it's the same team because this game is also from Capcom, and you can see some influences from the two series inside the Ghost Trick. And this leads nicely along to what I want to talk about, the gameplay. Because of the events of the story, which I will cover briefly later, you play most of the time as a spirit. As a spirit, you cannot wander too far from the possessed body. So you can only move location based on your interaction with close by bodies or through a telephone line. And you also have the ability to turn back time. So how you mainly use these abilities is to solve the mystery behind your murder or try to prevent other people from being murdered. So like in this scene below, I failed to stop the death in time, and then unfortunately my accomplice called Lin here gets killed. But I managed to turn back time and then use my ability to interact with objects to save her life. If you look again at the screen, it is the same scene, but this time I managed to alter the events differently so that I'm able to save her from being shot this time. So through the use of this possession mechanic, I actually saved Lin's life, and that's how majority of the exciting game moments is played. The only game I can think that makes use of a similar mechanic is Guys from the old Nintendo GameCube, where you possess living bodies or inanimate objects and manipulate them to achieve your aims. And Ghost Trick has a similar concept to that. Now, as with any detective game, the Ghost Trick lives and dies by its story, and I'm glad to say the story is actually very interesting. You play as this spirit from a dead man called Cecil, and you attempt to try to find out the mystery of your murder. This involves very weird scenarios, like trying to help this convicted criminal escape, or trying to save the lives of people who somehow keep dying around you. So this adds a sense of mystery to this detective case, and that you feel that nothing is as it appears, and you keep trying to dig deeper and finally solve the mystery behind everything. Thus, all in all, I give Ghost Trick 8 upon 10. My main two criticisms is that it is over way too fast. I wish that it could continue for around 5 to 6 more chapters, and that the ending sequence is a bit too contrived. I wish to have more nuance in the story, and I wish that the foreign adversaries present in the story could have been pursued to a greater degree. But overall, I still recommend it. It is great fun and a good ride to go through. Overall, it's a very decent detective story, and I find myself enjoying the experience, so I do recommend it. Ghost Trick is available in both Steam and Nintendo Switch. If you enjoy this type of short form reviews within 5 minutes, please subscribe to the channel. But regardless whether you subscribe or not, have a good week ahead and take care everyone.